So that bottle of Evian that you see there cost us the same amount as what it did to stop at Chateau Larcher. There's no jellyfish here, John. You'll be fine. It's a lot of the campsites won't do reservations for more than if you 1 or 2 nights. Hello, I'm Jo, otherwise known as the menopausal motorhomer. Now, after navigating through some challenging years, adding the twist of my rapidly depleting hormones, I think I've found my ultimate remedy, hitting the road in my motorhomer lane. Join me on my travel escapades across the UK and Europe, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join me on my upcoming adventures. If you're booking 5 nights, they're more than happy to reserve your pitch. But what they've said to us yesterday was we can have this pitch tonight. We had to go to reception now and see if there's a pitch for this evening. So we're hoping from here we can get another pitch tonight and we can get the bus from where we are here in Cavalaire-sur-Mer to Saint-Tropez and Port Grimaud. So winner, we've managed to secure
2 more nights.
2 more nights, deux plus nuits at this campsite. So we're off to get the bus to Saint-Tropez. And then the intention is we're going to get the water taxi from Saint-Tropez to Port Grimaud and get the bus back from Port Grimaud to Cavalaire-sur-Mer, where we are now. And the reason is
Why not?
because you'll like this one, John. Listen, you'll like this one. So the campsite here is €21 per night because it's an Axie site. The campsite I looked at in Port Grimaud was €60 a night. So actually we've got 3 nights here for the price of 1 night in Port Grimaud. And the bus is €2. And luckily for me this morning, curly hair and big hair is back in fashion. So first things first, we need to find the bus stop. An autobus. Is it the right one, John? Maybe.
There's lots.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. There's about 4 different buses that go from here.
Okay. So it turns out it's a connector. So you get the bus to Port Grimaud and then you get another bus to Saint-Tropez, or we're hopefully going to get the water taxi when we get there. And also worth pointing out, don't try this on a Sunday. No buses. Be an expensive taxi back. Yes. I managed to buy us 2 bus tickets, so we've come and sat like naughty school kids at the back so we can vlog. Maybe we should start another channel like Jo and John bus journeys.
We'd have to put the Ghent one in there if we're going the wrong way.
Oh God, no. I keep trying to forget that night, and you keep bringing it back up. Oh. When we spent 45 minutes on the bus going, I'm sure we should be here by now, when we realised we'd got on the bus in the wrong direction. So what should have been a 10-minute journey ended up being about 2 hours. Oh, you can imagine how raging I was that night. But anyway, it's the 874 to San Rafael, and it was €5 for 2 people. The other thing about this bus journey is it takes you through the old town of Grimaud, which is absolutely beautiful. I dread to think how many wing mirrors this guy's lost. And before I forget, the bus deals in exact change only, so don't be giving them a 10 or a €20 because you ain't getting no change back. So it was an interesting bus journey. The amount of gardens we drove past with somebody just waved. The amount of gardens we drove past with Porsches parked up, just randomly abandoned in the garden. But we've already heard English speaking people, so we've not heard much. We've hardly heard any English speaking along this coast.
Most of the campsite that we're on is
French,
German, Belgian.
Yeah. So as we planned, we're going to head straight on the boat over to Saint-Tropez at €16 return. Well, that was better than the bus. John just asked me if I wanted a photo in front of some of the boats. I was like, but that's like taking a photo in a motorhome air. Just because some of them are more expensive than mine. That's all they are. Motorhomes on the water. What did you just say that guy said? It was how much? 500 million?
500 million euros.
500 million euros.
I think that was the smallest one.
Yeah. There's quite a few flags, as John pointed out. There's quite a few flags from tax haven countries. That was just Malta, but we've seen a lot from Bermuda, yeah. Russia, we've seen a couple from Russia. So this is where the money's at. There we go, another floating motorhome there. Where are we going for lunch, John? Plat du jour, €21. I'm a bit disappointed that we've not seen any celebs yet. I mean, you'd at least think there'd be some Man U players out here with the amount they get paid.
Well, I hope not. If they've got a game on Sunday, they should be training hard instead of partying in San Tropez.
Our nephew's in the caravan with my sister at Mablethorpe, and sent a photo on Monday of one of the Man U players there, down in shots, drinking pints. Not just any boring linen, this linen is 100% exciting. Woo! No camping car. And of course, oh my word, I mean, 4.5 million just for an apartment I mean, that's technically an apartment in a hotel complex. I mean, that's an epic view.
You don't even need those ones. You need the ones that say price on request.
Price on request. 6.8 mil. Oh, wow.
Price on request for that bad boy as well. It's not
The thing is, right, San Tropez, what's the weather season? Because you'd expect, if you're paying 3.8 million for a house, you'd expect at least to get a decent weather season out of it, wouldn't you?
Oh, you would.
Every street you look at there, they're all like perfect. You can see why the celebs come here. And it's a dog-friendly beach. I know 2 dogs that'd love it here. And who lives on a boat like this? Oh, random leg, sorry. There's no jellyfish here, John. You'll be fine. And that's the green boat company that we used. So I don't know where that's come from. But that's Port Grimaud. We've come from Port Grimaud, but over there, right on the other side of the coast, you can see San Maxime. Oh, we're going to take the adventurous walk back. Looks like it goes around the outside of the old walls. That was good. Enjoyed that. Does my hair look alright? Oh yeah, wavy and messy as always, of course it's on form. Back in Port Grimaud, and I think it's about time I went and found a wine. And right over there in the distance is the campsite for €60 a night where you can park actually on the beach. It's very popular, but they wouldn't commit to having any space until we got there, and for us that was easier to just get the bus. So just behind us there on the beach, you can actually see John. On the beach is where the campsite, Camping de la Plage. There are not many campsites in this area. There's 2, and they're both about €60 per night for a basic pitch. And we got the email back to say that they wouldn't reserve a pitch until we actually got there, so that's why we decided to stay where we are in Cavalier-sur-Mer and get the bus in. And actually I think it's probably the better option. It is for us and our budget, because this place is oozing money. Go on, John, penny for your thoughts.
I like Port Grimaud, but yes, you're right. It's clearly there's some cash around here, but not so much here, but certainly over in Tropez.
Smart. It's definitely true when they say it's like a mini Venice. But Port Grimaud wasn't actually built until into the 1960s. I think it said 1966. It's obviously purpose-built, aren't all ports, but it's not old compared to some of the other ports we've been to. Port Grimaud is relatively new. It's got a real vibe of Port Merion in Wales if you've been there, but a Port Merion with water. Caesar breaded chicken. Yeah, well spotted, John. So John, what are we eating today?
Rustic fish soup and frying fish of the sea. Take two. Okay, we're not having that fish dish.
No.
We're having warm goat's cheese salad and a ham and cheese omelette served with a cream salad on the side.
Very nice.
To share.
But what's the most important bit that you've forgotten?
Le vin rosé.
And we're going to have some water as well. Oh, I've picked the sun up on that boat trip. So as to not disappoint, we've got a goat's cheese salad and an omelette. So after 10 long days, well actually no, it's only the second time we've eaten out, of asking for une bouteille de l'eau for water on the table.
We should be asking for un carafe d'eau.
Carafe.
Which is gratuit.
Free. And ironically, we've just paid as much for a bottle of water in this restaurant as what we have for some of our park-ups. So that bottle of Evian that you see there cost us the same amount as what it did to stop at Chateau Larcher when we went to Bordeaux. I'll put the link in for that video if you've not seen it, and then you'll understand the real value. So our bellies are full, and I'm not even tipsy because John made me share the wine. But now it's time for the bus back. Unless of course you want some nugget. As we say in Yorkshire, chuffy neck is...
This boy's like
I can't put that in. But it's better some rain rubber. Oh, she stopped to pick some passengers so we can have a breather while he opens the door. You don't want to come on this bus. It's not for the faint-hearted. We've got another hour of this. Right, John, stop the clock, stop the clock. How many minutes did he shave off the journey?
Stopping now, we shaved 33 and a half minutes off the journey. 33 and a half minutes off an hour and 15 journey, that is.
It took an hour and 15 minutes to get there.
Yeah.
And it took us 35 minutes quicker to get back. Thanks, speedy bus driver. Right, I need some water.
He only had 4 passengers because he was half an hour early every stop.